Yeah, alright. Hey, look at that. It has been 100 years since I last streamed, or maybe a week. One of the two. It's impossible to know. I mean, who could know that much information? How time works? Nah, that's impossible. But I am back for more streaming goodness. I'm gonna finish this game as soon as it launches. What the heck? What is this? Not important. Game. You've already installed Microsoft DirectX. You don't need to install it again. What the heck is going on? It's launching? Okay. What a weird problem the game has. My mouse. Something stole my mouse. There we go. 9? What do you mean 9? Hold on. What do you mean that display is off by 9 pixels? No. Come on. Is it just that display is like a little bigger? Why are you doing that? Oh my god. Cancel. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my display settings. Alright. Let's just open up the game. And plug in my controller as well. Why is the game not... Oh yeah! Yeah. Yeah. That should bring it up. When I click on the game. There we go. You know what I should do? I'm not going to, but I should. Every time I play a new game, I should just add a new scene. Then I don't have to re-put in old games. That's a terrible idea. But I could do it. I have the option.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down
What?
with the island.
Volcano.
How about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
They just needed you... They needed to make a trailer park and then went, oh, hold on, we don't want them to walk this path. How do we do that? Put a boat in the way. It's the perfect plan. Anyways, look at this guy. He's got a limp. I hope he doesn't get murdered like everyone else. He seems like a good guy. Like everyone else.
A local girl, Barbara Barbara Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Yeah. Crazy. Almost like she's the only one who knows what's actually going on and has been actively trying to help people. But everyone thinks she's crazy because, I mean, did you see her? She looks crazy.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
That is very aggressive. You can just be like, hey, she wanted me to sign a book. Because she really likes me as an author, so I came down to sign a book for her. Like, that would be a very plausible explanation, and not just be like, hey, weird. What a weirdo. You're just standing.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Man, that is so weird.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Wow, there's something in the drink. Like, she was talking super weirdly. Did you not think something was up?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
It's me.
Back to work, boy.
Man, the game needs it to be night for the spooks to happen.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
Oh.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
How come he's still unconscious and at that chair?
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
What are you doing over there, lady?
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. Deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Man,
Thank
she
you.
got
a nice day.
She got wrecked.
Come back soon.
That sucks. Also, like, she's sitting on a triangle. Like, you can see the hard lines of where her dress is. She sit on triangle. Alright, let me find that man out front who is not fucked in the brain.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Alright, no time to waste. Randolph called
Mr.
the police.
Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
What the heck, my dude? I get it. He's a dick. But, sometimes people just hang out all day. Like, even past normal bedtime. You know? And then they stay over for the night.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny. You know, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, you know, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, you know, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. You know, something's gonna happen. You know, I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that's the song. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Man's feeling the presence of the spookums coming to get him. How do I run? There we go. Climb the fence. Climb the fence. The fence. Climb the... Okay, that works too. That's a thermos. I sees it with my eyeballs. Alright. Let us continue. Hey, there he is. Think he'll help us get our man out? Hey, can I get your help? My boy is...
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
Sorry, the bullets can't hit me. Like...
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
What the fuck?
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Mr. Wake, come on! Take it easy Get after it! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away!
We just gotta run away from the cops. A classic. Man. Let's go. It's the caps. Quick, this way. Quick, hide under the bridge. They can't see you from there. There's no way to see under a bridge. Also, why aren't you shooting at him?
Oh, damn.
There's a hunter man's. Excuse me? What if I just hang out right here? You can't get me if I'm underneath the cliff. Don't worry, I'm a master of stealth. No one will ever be able to find me. Oh. Truly, the unstoppable man. I totally just went in the wrong direction. It's fine. Nobody noticed. Alright. Where am I going? I guess to that yellow dot. That seems like a good idea. A manuscript page. Tell me about the shots fired. Shots fired!
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Okay. What a weirdo. Imagine if this was like a real story that a real famous writer put out about, like, hey, this one time I got my wife kidnapped and I got hunted by some darkness. And then a car just did a barrel roll in front of me. Like, you'd be like, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, the darkness is coming. Ooh. Alright. No, there's more dialogue. Okay, that's probably everything. Yeah, Sheriff's got a good head on her shoulders. Yeah, she doesn't trust Wake, but also, like, he didn't do anything clearly wrong, and he was unarmed and next to a civilian. And the fucking agent started shooting. That agent's crazy. That's like a mad thing to do. You know, fits right in line with the police in America. Also, it sounds a lot like the darkness is trying to help me not die, because if I die, it loses its power. You know, based off of that one script page I read.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Like, yeah. Alan Wake somehow flipped multiple police cars by himself, despite being a writer who spends most of his time sitting around writing things, not working out. Believe me, trust me, it's literally what happened. Definitely not something else flipping the cars. Hey.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run.
Like, there's tons of rocks. What are you talking about? The fuck was that? Oh, the crows! The crows are helping me! Yeah, crows, you got him! Kick that helicopter's ass! That's what I'm talking about. I mean, like, we're not friends, but you are helping me because you need me. And I appreciate it. What's the next flipped police car? I need to listen to how they think Wake somehow mind-controlled some crows. Is this it?
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. But anyway, hey, Mulligan, what you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in and take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Alright. They're not talking about the helicopter that crashed. Anything this direction?
I could see the lights of the radio station in the distance.
Oh, when you zoom in, it turns really fast. Compared to when you're out. Almost like it's actually zoomed in. That's pretty cool. And what's over here? Why did I hit jump? Don't worry about it. Well, there's the gas station, like the first level, in all its low poly glory. So, we got that.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Hey, darkness. Cut it out.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Knock it out.
There's no power to the searchlight.
Thermos. Oh yeah. Generator. Other side, obviously. Come on. Boy, am I really good at hitting A and B. I definitely don't hit the wrong one 3 times in a row. That's very not good for a power line. To be sparking like that in multiple places. Yeah. You just deleted the fence. I expected it to, like, float away, but the fence still be there, because, you know, it was there. You know, at 12:56, I was like, hey, he's streaming soon. I better pay attention. And now it's 30 minutes later. Good job for you. Being able to pay attention. Oh, good, another blocked fence. It's cool. I have a flashlight this time. I have unlocked my ultimate weapon. defense. Stop freaking out. Apparently there are two unique entities.
It took me a moment to recognize the
flashbacks.
grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Alright, what's going on? Tell me, please. I can't report, I'm sorry. Also not part of Team 2. It's gonna be so embarrassing when they're told that, oh, it was just a bunch of crows that knocked us all out. It was just a ton of chickens. No. You don't control me. I won't use a flashbang. Ow. Dun 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 dun. Ow. I think it's time to use a flashbang. Quick. Hide in the light. It heals me. Alright. We're doing great. I got so many flashbangs now.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10-15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Alright. They're gonna be like, yo, what the heck was up? Why are you shooting guns at the trailer park? What did the people at the trailer park ever do to you? Oh, good. Oh. No. You can't beat me, I'm cinematically dodging. Can't see where I'm going because I have to be able to cinematically dodge. I'm so cinematic. God. Where am I going? I hope it's the right direction. I haven't hit a wall yet, so it's feeling pretty good. Well, that was a tree, not a wall. So my point still remains, and that was an axe. Alright, well, I guess I can use the flashbangs. I was given them for this explicit purpose. Flashbang! Oh! Wow, it just killed all but this guy. Alright. Stop it. Wait, what's this way? Anything fun this direction? A way to sneak around the police car. Police car. Throw a flashbang. Throw a flashbang. That was pretty cinematic right there. I throw the flashbang, I dodge, and then it explodes, killing them. Hey, my goal! I can see it glowing in the distance. Good game design. Make the objective glow. Nah. Run. Nah, that sounds like someone's behind me. Wow. I can't believe they're so powerful. Alright. Let's try this again. I've died 3 times in this section. Or maybe even twice. What the heck? That really donked up the camera. Just you. Alright. Yeah. Ow. Rude. Stab it. It is so much easier to just cinematically evade this guy than the other guy. Because it's just the second he becomes visible on the screen, you hit the dodge button. Ow. Also, when you kill the last guy of that first group, it spawns the next group, so maybe not the best idea. And again, flashbang! Excuse me, I threw 2 of those?
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Hey, I want to listen to the radio man. What a dick!
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint.
Lorna, you're the trash. Go throw yourself right in the garbage where you belong. The Night Owl. Why his glasses have that weird reflection? The voice of Pat Maine all night, every night. Yeah. Early bird. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Hey.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Wow. Like, Alan didn't do one.
Even if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Jesus, what a rude dude. Just showing up and shooting Mr. Wake every time. What did he ever do besides write a manuscript by force of darkness?
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Wow. I'm surprised that I got all 3 in a row. Flare. How do I switch to flare? Oh, look at that. I don't know. Flashbang does damage, but flare keeps them away. It's an interesting choice to make. I need a flare. Yep. Nope. Hey, I found a gun. And some shotgun bullets. And some revolver bullets. Do I have a shotgun though? Did they kindly leave me a shotgun on this broken down car? Why was there a revolver on the broken down car? Where am I going? Yep. Okay. I'm a master gunsmith. Look at me, able to defeat them with ease. Truly unstoppable.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights
Pick
to
up
be here.
flashbang.
It was
Pick up
almost as if
revolver.
they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Turn on. Okay. Oh. The darkness controls the Taken. Yeah, I figured that one. Just pick it up, pick it up. Hey, he's on the roof! This isn't what I wanted. Alright. I hit B to dodge. That was not the dodge one. If you weren't aware. Where'd my flashbangs go? I had some delicious, delicious flashbangs previously, and now they're all gone. Excuse me? You're not allowed to still be alive. There we go. I'm out of pistol bullets, too. But at least I didn't die. Beep. Okay. Yeah, more coming. I get it, I get it. If we just run this way, we'll be safe. Or not. One of the two.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Okay. There's a truck. Or a train. One of those was definitely correct. I have a phone on me?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
What the heck?
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, almost like it was someone just using audio clips of her. I'm shocked that I'm getting all of these in order.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Okay, I'm going to be attacked by a flying pipe.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of
That
some
pipe,
sort on
probably.
the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a
That
car
big
from
one.
there.
Almost certainly that giant pipe is going to attack me. Yeah.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay. What? Excuse me, I have a flare? No, that's a flashback. Oh, I was out of flares. Oh my god. More construction equipment. Nah, just throw it in the flare. What the fuck? The wheelbarrow! Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things around here. A lot of physics-enabled objects that are gonna try to put their objects inside my body, and not in the fun way. This is gonna go terribly. All right. Go left. We go right. We watch out for the pipe. We go left because the bridge rips up in the middle there.
Was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its
I'm like, can I just go straight again here? Physics enabled! Run! Run! Don't physics. I am running. I'm running from the fucking pipes. Oh shit. You're not normally here. What's this? What's going on?
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the
Can't
asshole
run with this
actually
thing.
thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Alright, now we can continue running faster.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Do I want... I guess I want heavy duty flashlight? I don't know what the difference is, but this one's new and it says heavy duty. Hey, more bullets. Perfect. Thermos. Must acquire. Coffee. Pick up. There you go. Alright. Then I guess I go into this building? No, I open the gate. More bullets. More batteries. Open the gate. Survive the physics objects and the enemies. It's easy. You throw a flashbang. Survived. Kill 4 taken with a single flashbang. Achievement get. That was easy. Oh, that was it? It was just those 4 guys? Oh god, the birds. The birds! And a man with a pickaxe! Excuse me? I hit the dodge button? Yep, okay. Heavy duty is better? Yeah, I assumed. Oh, apparently I'm not allowed to dodge when he's charging. It's not an attack. So it's illegal to dodge it. In light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I figured that one out in chapter 1. Like, what? Do we get another TV show?
We take the facts of our existence for
the spooky door.
Unaware that they're merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering the vast cosmos of madness and harm. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion.
We're watching TV.
Durlith's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Durlith, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Durlith.
Well, I guess that's the least.
Is he gonna be a human sacrifice? What's going on?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
He's a human sacrifice!
Oh, Mr. Durlith, you have well pleased Nixie Burka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host his 1,000 young, and all shall be glory.
Okay.
Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Durlith learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit.
Okay. Like, I get it, the, like, short stories... Ah! I hit a thing. I get it, the short stories in, like, the form of those TV shows, but... They're really hit or miss.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
What's happening? Am I going to be tossed into a lake now? I don't like that. Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Oh no! That's a steamroller. No? No thanks. Stop being haunted. There we go. I survived. Not a steamroller, bulldozer. Whatever. I used up all my flashbangs to not get bulldozed. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Anyone else? Just that guy? He thought he had what it takes? It takes the man with a gun? Using only a knife? You don't bring a knife to a gunfight. We've all learned this lesson. Oh, more batteries I can't pick up. Because it's such a rare incident where I have to recharge my flashlight. Oh. Well, let's get some more coffee. Thermos. Get. A car. I assume it's another driving section. The last one wasn't that great. Hope this one's better. Also,
I've never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
That's the second car he's stolen. So he has committed several crimes.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Okay. Okay. Oh, good.
Today,
I didn't have
meet
to drive.
the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Camera. Thanks for rapidly spinning.
Without realizing,
I hold left.
I'd come to believe that the story in the
I hold right. I hold left, and then immediately hold right.
The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me.
Wow.
Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real.
I'm just hitting left and right.
Case of insanity.
Like, when you move the camera left, it has a little bit where it moves slightly past the halfway point, and if you hit the other direction, it immediately rotates and spin. It's interesting and kind of annoying. Ooh, another car. Can I steal this one? Yeah, let me steal this car. Yeah, add to my theft. I've stolen 3 cars now. Alright. What's that over there? Get out of the car. I saw a red thing in the distance. It's gonna be easier to walk because driving kinda sucks. It's a chair. Why? Why is there a chair right here? There's a thermos on it. Thanks for that. Oh, I got 25 thermoses. Achievement get. Well, let us continue. Do. Oh, what's up here? We're done continuing. Climbing some stairs. A lot of exploration. There's not a lot of parts of the game where you're open world. It's mostly at night being chased. I see a fourth car I can steal to add more crimes. And I got a checkpoint reached. Radio.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that opening music track last night. I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Yeah, I like the radio guy. He's great. Truly, the only person in this town worth saving. I don't remember his name, but, you know, that's because I'm bad with names. I only know Alan Wake's name because it's the name of the game. I'm just holding drive forward, and it's like the car's lurching forward and back. This game's driving physics aren't that great. They're very bad. I just wish... Oh, please stop doing that. Sorry. It's time to up our theft count to 5. But first, what's up here? You know, because you always got to steal every car you see. If you just keep taking them, they won't know which car you're in. Ooh. Radio again?
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? Hey, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Alright. His name is Pat. I like Pat. Great guy. Really cool dude. Trying to make people feel better. Anyways, I'm stealing another car. I know Pat said, hey, it's probably not my fault that I'm being chased by the police. But I have been stealing a lot of cars recently. It's like a whole... like 2 or 3 buildings over here. It's crazy how much you can steal inside these buildings. Uh-huh. Downstairs looks pretty empty. Anything upstairs? Got like a thermos or a manuscript. I jumped to the very bottom.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Wow. Is this the mining camp? Or is this like a logging camp? I can't tell from this one building I'm in. But yeah, we're leaving. I'm just going to continue down the road. Coal mine is over that way. And like, I could probably explore more of these buildings over here. But that's a lot for potentially nothing. I got my page. I think I'm good with that. If there's more pages, well, that's just the cost. I haven't gotten 100% pages on any chapter, so don't really matter. And then if it has a thermos, well, I'm sure I've missed a ton already. Also, my desire to go meh, I'll just pass, doesn't matter.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper
because
at
this is the mining camp.
The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Everybody can get wrecked. I do get to explore all these buildings. Can I like drive in? Like, no. Oh, there's a page right there. Why did the camera just snap completely backwards? Page!
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Ooh, what's this? In 1970, a volcano erupted in... Yeah. That's the one that sunk the island. Oh.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
What a dick.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Can I leave the door now? No, I can't leave this door ever.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Literally no idea what that was. How do I get out of this building? Can I jump over this? Yeah, okay. Is there an exit down here? Typically, buildings have doors. Does this one have doors? There it is. It's a thermos. You thought I didn't see it, but I did. That... Why is that the only door out? This is not OSHA certified. This building needs an extra exit. Because there's no way to get from the bottom floor to the top.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Who? Oh, Thomas Zane was the guy who drowned on the island. Yes. He was the other writer. Oh, we're in a boss fight. If I shoot that, does it do anything? Literally no. Oh, I dodged this time. Cinematically. Well, excuse me, sir. I was busy murdering someone else? I'm missing so many bullets. Alright. Let me restock on my bullets. For my infinite pouch. Whoa! Physics enabled prop. My worst nightmare. How are you supposed to defeat a physics enabled prop? Okay. Well, that's like a dead end, but there's a path this way. Ooh, a couple of flashbangs. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's have the flashbangs out. Hey. Hey. Okay. Well, also, what do you mean no one dropped down behind me? Oh, they closed the gate behind me. There was a totally different problem than what I thought it was. Okay. It's trapped, so it doesn't matter that it's freaking out. Now, I point my flashlight down. Oh, I fell. Let me see if I can to get it without dropping in. We run over here. Oh, it moved. No, don't fall down, you dingus. Come on. Just stay up at the top. Okay. Oh, there's more than one thing on there. Oh, it's a good thing I'm just messing around up here. What if I just... Yeah. That works. Give him back the flashbang. The flare stops it from approaching, so it doesn't bang around.
What the hell?
Oh, it's the tornado that I'm gonna get sucked up by. Whee! That was
The only way to
donked.
reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, the best way to avoid electrocution is turn off the electricity. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What I meant was this. Yeah! Beat him up with a car. It's a pretty good weapon. Excuse me, sir. That was my car I was planning to ram into you with? How could you do this? Tisk tisk. Ooh, the flare gun. Let's just turn off the power. That should definitely turn off the light that's directly next to me. Yeah, but more like the power went out, not the bulb exploded kind of way. At least that's what I was thinking. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Getting more physics thrown at me. I got a train between me and that one. Ow. Ow. Why didn't he cinematically dodge? Hey. You've said a lot more stupid things than I have. You don't get to judge me. I've seen all the quotes. I also just dodged right into this thing. Ow. Inanimate objects shouldn't move on their own accord. Put a stop to this. Achievement get. You know what? Plan B. Take out a flare and just run. Unless my car magically healed itself? No. Alright. Because this is definitely a section you're supposed to have a car for. And, I dicked around and broke my car. So that's a problem. Run! There we go. Look at that. So successful. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Easy fight. Also, why did you get a cinematic entrance? You didn't do anything cool enough. Oh, sounds like the enemies are gone. Boop. But, okay. They're jumping down like a bunch of weirdos. Oh, hold on. I need to reload. Alright. Easy fight. Trust no one in the dark. Got it. Make sure everyone has a big old flashlight pointed at them. Maybe even a floodlight. Ooh. Follow? Manuscript?
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
It merely touched him. Okay. I am so good. I ran directly to where that tree was falling, so it would fall right on my head. Luckily, the fence was invincible. But, you know, I worked really hard to get myself killed by that tree. Okay, things are exploding.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah, no shit, buddy. Why would they be standard equipment? Some person's been helping you in the shadows. Someone who knows more than you. You've already gone over this. So obviously, they've been adding flashbangs to things. Do I even need to destroy those, like, puddles? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I missed. Easy. Easy game. Alright. So... Paper.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Huh. Well, unless the federal agent was the one that tried to kidnap his wife and potentially succeeded, I'm not actually sure. Then he hasn't conspired to kill anyone. Open. Give me all the stuff. I got an achievement for discovering 5 hidden chests. Oh, fuck. I'm fine. Really worried that I was gonna kill me. To the light! It means safety and healing. And I need both of those. Because I don't want to shoot my bullets. I need those, potentially, for enemies down the line. Oh yeah, I have 2 other guns. I forgot.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Switch to pump action shotgun. Switch to regular shotgun. No, the pump action one means I have to reload less. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it also does a lot less damage. Killed 2 Taken with a single shotgun blast. Oh, look at that. I'm getting so many achievements. I assume the shotgun does 2 damage, as opposed to the revolver's 1 damage. Excuse me? Point the flashlight. Alright. I guess this shotgun's better than the other one. Definitely better than the pistol. Or the revolver, I guess. We don't have a pistol. Turn on. Alright. That was way too many. And I was way too slow. Give me those pistols. Give me those shotguns.
I had no real plan.
Give me the new shotgun.
I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Make him talk. Alright. Let's continue. I could have taken the other path, I suppose. But I already know this one. Turn it on. There we go. Easy win. These big old floodlights that are just being left around, pretty sweet. Fine. Turn it on. Look at that. Easy life. I kind of wish that this game didn't have the guns and was just a bunch of different ways to produce light as your weapons. Like, you had like a makeshift flamethrower because it's a bunch of light, the flashlight, the flashbangs, and the flares. Like, that would have been way cooler. To be like, hey, the only way you can stop them is with the light. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Okay. Can you stop sliding around? Slip, sliding? I don't like you doing all this sliding around. There we go. Thank you. I honestly expected that flashbang to miss. Oh, there were some lights in here. And put a light out here. I was expecting resources to be in there, not the light.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Excuse me. Physics-enabled car? No? Can I get in this building? Like, maybe? No, okay. That building's just for decoration. Like most buildings in video games. I see another page. Gib.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight. Something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Yeah, fumbling. Did I need to make a jump? No, okay. I don't care about that. It's just about some stupid lore of the town. And that lore doesn't involve the darkness. So it's not important. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Yeah, we didn't need those posts in the ground. It's crazy how powerful a single pole is. Never mind. There we go. The power of a single pole. Nope. Excuse me, I need to use this pole as defense. Sure. I don't care which one you point at. This is the first time I've been tempted to put a battery in the flashlight, but also, I still don't need to. Like, it's not that dangerous of a threat as long as I have a singular pole to block the enemies. Yep, there we go. Am I good to go now? Not gonna physics anything else? Alright. The minecart tracks. Okay. Excuse me, there's a tree. You can't beat the power of tree. See? I can't believe that train beat the power of tree by avoiding the tree. Just kind of hang out till the battery fills up a decent amount, and then focus the battery. Alright, I'll use a battery. I'll fill it up. I am glad that you don't have to use batteries constantly, and it'll just like passively fill. Because, boys, that's super annoying in games.
I needed a key for the door.
When you're running around and you're like, oh god, my flashlight ran out. Now I guess I'm without flashlight for eternity. It's really annoying, and I hate that. Okay. Ooh, flare gun ammo. Maybe I should use the flare gun more.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Alright. Hunting rifle ammo. Hunting rifle ammo. Do I want the hunting rifle over the shotgun? How many bullets do I have? That's the only question I care about. No, I got more shotgun bullets. Keeping the shotgun. Bird. Climb. Anything up here, bird? How about up here? I do need to reach the peak, and climbing is a good way to get to the top. Some might say the only way to get to the top.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I got another secret cache. It contains another flare. I will use that. Yes. Preferably on a big guy, but who knows? It'll be more or less the first thing I see.
Birds.
Birds! Wait, attacking me? No, shit. Get across the bridge. Are the birds coming at me? Yep. More birds. Ugh. Danger, do not enter. But the birds can't enter, so why would I want to avoid it? Dead end? Path forward. Aha. It was hidden by the darkness. Tunnel. Go to Cauldron Lake. Stop saying Alan. I get it. Ooh, flares. Let me switch to flares and start using those. Good defensive tool. Ooh, another manuscript.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Okay. Alright. Very rude. Get out of here. Okay. Thermos. Gotta get that coffee. Stay awake. He's got an addiction. It's a problem. Addicted to coffee. That.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Puzzles. What does this one do? Well, suppose that's good enough to get over here. And then we climb. And then we use the machinery again to bring it up to this height so I can run across. Oh, like there? That's probably fine because I can get over there. Wacha! Alright. Like, that's a little high. There, that's better. If I could get up there, that would have been the perfect height, but I don't know if I could have done that from the middle one to get to the top. And I don't want to risk it. No reason to. If I don't have to. Ah. I was looking at the wrong thing that I was going to go be using. So like there is better. That should do it. As long as he, you know, jumps upwards and grabs it. Instead of just walking. Yeah. Okay. Kick the ladder. This is a Dark Souls now. Climb the ladder. Alright. Now we pull it back to that spot I thought it was supposed to be at earlier. And then we can make our way out. Easy puzzle room. You know what would make it easier? If we put a bunch of enemies in here. Yep. Make it so easy. Having enemies show up. Alright. Kick the door. Alan Wake's power boot succeeds once again. Well, the peak is typically up higher, so... What's that flashing down there? Yeah, it's not at the top. I don't care. Ooh, some flares. How many flares can I hold? I, once again, hit A instead of B. Because I'm really good at this. Manuscript. Focus. Oh, the peak is way over there. Why?
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
What? Some dude goes crazy and murders Sinclair? Weird. Excuse me? One, two, go. We stay in here and it despawns them all.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just
Oh,
great.
another cable car. Lovely. I love these things. Let's go. Does this side have a wall? Nope. Don't worry, guys are just gonna pop out from behind one of those trees and go, "Rah!" and then cut the cable. Or maybe from this side. Okay. The crows, or the chickens here, they are awful. Oh. Hurry up. Do something to hurry up. Either attack, or hit the end, or leave, I guess. That was an option, apparently. Checkpoint reached. I would like to leave the cable car in the this-wordly direction. Thank you for going in the this-wordly correct direction. I missed. Maybe I should aim next time. Excuse me. That's very rude. I was just trying to go see what's in this light over here. And max revolver ammo? Incredible. I should be using this revolver then. Okay. Why is this hard? Yeah, sure. I'll switch to the hunting rifle now. It's got more ammo than the other gun. It's the only factor that matters. Alright. Hey, buddy. Stop it. There, he has stopped it. Okay. And we're off. Are we almost at the peak? I hope we are. Give me more bullets and flares, I guess. That's cool too. Well, that's a cliff. This is a path. For a second I thought this was another cable car. But no. What the... Stop freaking out, my dude. Just cross the thing. Don't worry. You have many flares. Oh, you're falling down. Alright. I thought that tree branch was another enemy. For a second. I hate how you can't dodge and reload at the same time. And if you're reloading, you can't cancel into a dodge. It is not great. We just keep on trucking. Try this again. Alright, yeah, I saw this cutscene already. Okay. Sir, would you like to back off a cliff? No? Hey, look, a thermos. The perfect thing to pick up during a fight. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Chop. Bang, 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 bang. Easy. Easy. I see some dots here. I see some arrow here. Another secret cache, you say? Oh, why thank you. You're too kind. It's just always a flare gun and some flare gun ammo. Still good. Just kind of wish sometimes there was something else. Although I don't know what else the game has to give. So, I suppose it's fine.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Well, screw you, Mott. Oh, is this a cliff? Yes, that was a cliff. Ah, this is the staircase. Whee! I hit A instead of B for the 100th time. Man, you're supposed to use your foot? Come on. You know these things. Like this. Foot. That's a big most of a building. Why is there a staircase up to nothing? What the heck? Kick the door. You know, sometimes you hit the buttons and the game just doesn't do anything. Tom, I miss you, Tom. Tom, CN and TZ. You talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom, 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 Tom. I curse you, Thomas Zane. Tommy, Tommy, Tom, Tom, Tom. Alright. So, the old lady who's like, hey, you need to keep all your lights on and new, clearly wrote that. She is clearly the one helping my boy. And she was clearly in love with Tom. Yeah. Alright. Wonderful. Don't worry. I have a flare. I have many flares, in fact. Sure. I'll insert a battery. Why not? No. The guy you can actually shoot. That's the one I wanted you to shoot. There we go. Defeat 100 people with my revolver. Just reload the thing! All the way, please. Thank you. Reload your weapon. All the way, please. I'm still sticking with my... I wish this game was only light-based things for being able to do attacks. It'd be way more interesting. You know. Because then it's like, hey, the sun came out. Of course they died. Or are hiding. The sun's out. Light kills them. As of now, where it's just like, light makes you able to punch them in the face. A thermos. I have reached the Mirror Peak Lookout, apparently. No, I haven't. I'm reading that wrong.
Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the
I'm
spot
almost
where
there.
the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Why am I going over there? Alright, read this.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Hey! That's the gift shop.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood at her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Alright.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
You would have guessed he didn't actually have the wife. Is he gonna get killed by a bench? He's fine. I read that this happened already. It's the doctor. The doctor saved him. Alan Wake.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. I want you to have another episode. You're a patient in my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Someone's mowing their lawn right outside my window. It's great. Not a very loud thing at all. Nah.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Alright, doctor.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Man kidnapped me after I was thrown off of a fucking cliff. Anything over here? Nah, just a weird painting.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
No.
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
What does this say? Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Hey, that man was killed by the darkness.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well,
Yeah, it's because magic is involved now.
follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey.
Why is every door in this building locked?
Come along. Let's go inside.
Like, what the heck, my dude? Hey.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Scary. Like a child.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Ew.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video games. It's trash, of course, but it does involve some small creative effort. which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Oh.
No kidding.
Oh, fuck me.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to the lodge. Alright. Hey!
Rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place
Night
off
Springs.
the face of the earth.
And these
The board game.
two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I hope the darkness comes in and scares that man.
Headed with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Oh? Thomas Zane's writing an assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
What the heck is this man talking about?
My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny. But it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toaster talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't
Is this guy talking about this game?
Too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning, and
Man is having a time.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
your room by those stairs, Wake.
I'm gonna type on my typewriter about how the walls fell down.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is over. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think
He's looking at the camera.
Mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
All right. He donked up. Another QR code. Where's my phone? There it is. All right. QR code. What do you say? I got a text. Oh no, it's just an update on the package. QR code. Let's go. Tap to scan. No, what? Scan the freaking QR code, my dude. Alan Wake Tag 3.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse George watching me like
It was a joke based off of the game Max Payne. That's it. That's all that QR code was. This isn't my room. This is my thermos though, because nobody's around to claim it. Okay.
Hartman had mentioned that the power was acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Can't turn it on, unfortunately. Emerson, Wake, Lane, and Disol? Alright.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hell?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers,
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Did you run? Look, no, I didn't run past nothing. Definitely didn't run past the page. See? There's no page there. There's never been a page on those stairs. What are you talking about?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Hammer's Way will have its say. Rise up in their name. Adult diapered asses for it. Since you're so tough, Bert.
This is the room for the bands. Examine.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Ah, Hartman's the one who wants the manuscript pages. Because he is a
The
weirdo.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Play it.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yep. Obviously.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. And he blurted out 2 days. Less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Ha. What a thing.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds.
Hey, buddy.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
My friend.
Ow! About time.
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Oh, I didn't realize I would skip the dialogue. I thought, like, entering the room would do that.
All the pages I had already. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
No
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ha! Get wrecked. Yeah. I got a new page.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Quick, upstairs. Open the lock. Oh. Mash A. It's only one thing to do, and it is to turn on the generator. Oh, that's a tiny spot compared to normal. All right. All right. Fine. I'll go this way. Pick up flare. I saw it. I could use that flare for flare-like things. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Wait a minute. I have a flare. What if you used the flare before then? Like, would the game just be like, ah, you screwed. Game over.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Ow. I got hurt by the exploding of a light bulb. Can't hurt me, I'm hiding over here. Come on. One more. There we go. Perfect. Bang! Apparently that does contact damage, and it locked me in the corner. Bonk. And we're gonna need a second bonk. Bonk. And now like a third bonk, if you would. There we go. Then it comes back in. That's not really back in. Come on, get over here. I need you to hit this wall. Thank you. Al, he's here! It's your boy!
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
What the heck?
I don't have a light. Take this, Al.
Thank you.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Ooh. That's not great. That's very much not great. Yeah, that house looks like it's on fire. Getting out of here is a great idea. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Nothing says solving a hedge maze like holding on to one edge of it. Okay. Okay, okay, that's a dead end. All right. Then we continue. And we got a page. Let me go back to my strategy of just holding the left wall. Alright. Pick up, reload. Check out new page.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
What? I'm excited for that. That's my jam. Okay. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I need you to not. Wait, I got this. The perfect way for him to knock. Alright. And then we continue following the left wall. Looks like a dead end. Do. Who's talking? Who's talking about TV?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm.
He's gonna sleep like a baby. I said reload. Battery? Damn crows! Get out of here. Damn chickens! Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Look at all these chickens. Just swooping in from the sky to get me. No, I kind of wanted the flare, actually. There we go. I've dealt with the chickens. Thanks to the flare. Oh, you knocked the thing off. Bang, 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 bang. I'm a master of shooting. Alright. We're good. We can meet up with our boy, Barry. Except, don't want to miss this stuff. It's very important. Another page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Oh? This isn't Barry. This is just another thing. I can't believe there's another fighting section in this game. Who would have guessed? So much fighting. Alright. Do 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 do. A flare. Perfect. I might need this for something. Knew it. I knew it. And another page. You can tell because the ground is glowing.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
What? Oh, is this during the concert? That's gotta be during the concert. Yeah, because that's gonna be great. Oh man, there's so many enemies. I wish there were less people. It'd make this easier. Just let me run past everything. Come on. Oh, got a shotgun. Didn't I already have a shotgun? Is that another page? Oh, wow. I found so many pages this chapter.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Wow. It's my boy, Barry. Barry! Open the gate so I can flee.
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Do it!
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, wow. There's so many people showing up.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it.
The heck? Ow.
Oh, hey, I found a corner.
Dude! It's nice that you found the corridor, but I am fighting for my life over here.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Okay.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Cool. I did it. I lived.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
That's great. Man's making a fully reasonable decision based off of this horrible experience. Just gonna live in a tanning bed.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before. It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not,
Wait.
you're not delusional. We're
I didn't
just
get that.
going down. That's a fact. I'm on board,
It
man.
happened to
with
the
you.
Andersons?
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it. Look out!
That looked like Barry was about to push Alan out of the way. Maybe I'm just seeing that a little wrong, but that's kind of what it looked like to me.
God damn it, Al, talk to me.
I'm alive. Don't worry. Everything's fine. That's a cliff. Don't walk with that.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Find Barry.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay. Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
What? His cutout?
Bushes didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Yeah.
Barry, are you all right?
Ooh.
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
All right, let's go to the farm.
Barry,
I mean, we're
just
pretty
wait
close.
for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Oh, you can actually see him down there.
Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
He just got the cutout for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm glad he does. Do. Barrels. They've been physics enabled. No, that one's right, really physics enabled. Oh no, this isn't good. Turn this on. Hide behind it. Ow. Ow. That very much blinded me. It's a page! I thought this was the way forward, but it's a page.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
What the heck's a booby hatch? Also, which man was Walter? I forgot. I know him. I know that name. But it escapes me because I'm a big dumb idiot. Meh. Excuse me? I will not let you block me from my thermos. Thank you. Now, I'm out. Goodbye. Good day, sir! I assume this way is the way I want to go. Nope. That's death. Okay. So... yeah, there's a way down on the far side, so... run, grab that page again. Then... grab the thermos. Make my way down. Unless the page is already grabbed, in which case that'd be a cool thing for the game to do. Ow. My everything. That is very blinding. Alright. Pick up page.
When he stopped the car.
Yeah. I just opened it to make sure it didn't say no. Okay. So I guess my best bet would be this. Run, grab the thermos, then run back to that light. Oh. And then we grab the thermos. Excuse me. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's go our separate ways. Okay? Just gonna hang out right here. Light. I require healing. I know that you're not the light that heals me, but... I wish you were. Wow, this light lasts for a long time. Will you heal me over that halfway mark? No? Okay. Well, I got the thermos now. And I'm running back to the light. Ah! No! Uncool! Not cool! How am I supposed to deal with this? I don't got no flares or nothing. Where's my flashbangs? My flashlight? My flare gun? My gun gun? That one doesn't help, but I would like to have it back. You know, I'm just gonna ignore those things. I don't care. Well, I still need to turn this on so that I don't get attacked with that stuff. But... ow. My eyes. Why is that so bright? Okay. Okay, turn it on. Hide over here. Hide over here. Hide over here. There we go. Now we take a path to avoid as much stuff as possible. Never mind, that's impossible. I'll just do a little sprint. Sprint ski doodle. Alright, let's sprint this way. I am out of sprint. I wish the stamina bar was visible so I could see how much sprint I have. But it's not, so I just kind of vaguely run an amount.
The shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Use. Turn pole. Alright. Then we turn on lights. It's down this way. Somewhere. Can't see because it's super dark. Maybe it's up here. Oh no, there's a note up here.
There'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Look, there is. It's incredible. Now let's read that note.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Okay. I fell down the hole.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. I gotta go like this direction, right? Yeah, there's the light. Two. And damn it! Look at that. I'm a master of dodging. I'll dodge all day. Ow. Not that, though. I can't dodge that. Stop throwing shit! Excuse me? Oh. I'm at stairs. That I ran right into a dead end. That's what happened.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Well, the woods is a terrible place to be. I mean, that's true, but you're still a shadow monster. No! It was so close! Why didn't I ever do any of those super dodges? I hit the button every time. What the heck?
The enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Ugh. Absolute garbage. Yeah. Ow. Run! Run! Run, Rider Boy! You're almost at safety! Alright. I'll just stand here till he's not tired. Does this count as not tired? Oh, he moved again? Definitely not tired. Okay. If I need to run away again, I can.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
No, it's the guy who pulled up to the thing and was like, "Oh, it's you. I'm out." We read this, man. Maybe not this time. Heavy duty flashlight. Yes, this one is better. I know because I decided to pay attention to the HUD, and it's got a bigger bar.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
What do you mean by that? You saying Barry's gonna damage the cabin? Oh. Okay. Cutscene, I guess.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
That was the old guy. The guy who was at the island before him. TZ. Thomas something with a Z.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Was it Zane? Was his last name Zane? Thomas Zane? I don't remember. Yeah, I would like that to stay on. Alright.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Neat.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Yeah, you've said that many times before. Where's the farm? This way. Do. All right. Alright, look at that. I'm a master shootsman. Mastery at shooting. I feel like I should go to that big old white light. That feels like a good space to be. Ow. Get out of here. Y'all a bunch of dinguses. I'm just gonna recharge my stamina and then go in that building. I've been doing a lot of running away recently. Feels like a good idea. Alright.
I could see the car.
Truck.
There was no sight of the driver.
Truck.
Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
What the heck was going on there? Push.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy.
What?
Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
I did. It was me. Also, did he just say the moonshine lets you see the darkness monsters? Because otherwise you can't? Oh, jeez, that's so bright.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been moving into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Huh. Interesting. I need to hurry up and finish this chapter, though, because I gotta get ready to get going. That's true. Farm animals aren't pets.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
It was Danny! Everyone's favorite, Danny. Conveniently, this window's not.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Anything out front? Ah, a page. Great.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Alright, well, let's just steal another car. That makes 6 cars stolen.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Alright. I wish the car didn't have such a terrible camera. Like, what the heck? Why does it jump 90 degrees? It's really annoying. You also can't look up or down. Oh my god, why did it just spin around in a circle? Then we go this way. Who needs roads? I have the earth beneath my wheels. That sounded not great. fine, whatever. I'll get out of the car. I'm gonna run over this man first. Get out. Run away. Yeah. Alright. Oh, not cool. You're in the thing, thank you. Alright. We're off to despawn the enemies. Alright. We're off to get our stamina back. And... come on, there we go. Stamina's back. Okay, that's a dead end. We go this way. It's the stage. The world's gonna explode when I turn on the stage. It's full of fireworks and so much lights and sounds and nonsense.
I've known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ooh. Turn it on.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Watson.
Shut up and shoot!
Bow.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on!
This is cool. Ah! Stop throwing shit at me! Thank you. Did that really just kill? Alright. Alright. Man. Just having rock music play as a climax. Such a good thing. So fun. What the fuck is this lantern? Hold on. No, they killed me before I could pick it up. Yeah. No, pick up the big one.
No, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Light the flare. Pick up the new gun. Reload. Stand in the light so everything despawns. Alright. Dude, this flashlight is so good. That's the big guy, and it took away his entire thing in like a second. That's incredible. Anything in this box worth taking? Alright. Dude, this flashlight. Alright. Okay. Reload. Reload. Stand in the thing again. Are we good? Did we win? Man. All right. Yeah, look at that. Everything exploded. So many fireworks. And something else also exploded. Probably not great, but...
That was awesome!
Let's go.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America. Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
To the farm! Hopefully this is the end of the chapter. I really need to get going. Get to the farm. This way? This way. Where? Alright, just move. Why are you waiting for me? I don't know which way to go. It was this way. Alright.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Man's just trying to keep your cutout safe. It's super important to keep the cutout safe.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'm sulk all day long. I'm always tense and moody. It makes me very active and mysterious. Right now... Wow! You look at that thing, Al? They really went all out with
Man's
this
got a
crap, didn't they?
Viking longship? Why?
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
Pick up.
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV? The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Wow, look at the battering ram. Oh, I can't drop off that side. This ain't doing great. There's a man with an axe. Who would have guessed? Excuse me? No, 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 no. Oh boy, that was almost really bad. Alright. I don't know where you are. Okay. He was over this way. How do I get over there? Apparently I killed 20 Taken with indirect means. of my way. I'm on a time limit. Come on into the light. I'm safe. Let's go. End the chapter, please. Moonshine.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
A new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, we'll find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Alright.
Be careful, Al!
Man, you just told me to find another way out. Climb, please. Ugh. What do you expect me to do about that? There's a radio. Normally I would sit down and listen. I can't do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Use the thing. Bring me down.
See the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far enough. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Kick. Okay.
Got to be kidding me.
No, that's not good. But it's cool. I got the good flashlight. What was it? Their house is somewhere over this way? Nope. Alright. I'm just gonna end it there with me being hit by that truck. That tractor. Because I do have to go. Alright. Well, next time, I will succeed in beating that tractor. And then we'll find out what's going on with the musicians. Goodbye!